Welcome back to Way Too Early. It's about 5:30 on the East Coast, just after 2:30 out west. I'm Ali Vitale. We continue to follow the very latest on the search and rescue efforts underway this morning near the nation's capital. All this after a commercial jet and military helicopter collided mid-air near Reagan National Airport last night. The two aircraft crashed into the Potomac River, where more than 12 bodies have been recovered so far. U.S. figure skating athletes were among the 60 passengers and 4 crew members on the American Airlines flight. The Army confirmed 3 people were aboard the Black Hawk helicopter that was also involved. Joining us now again from the scene, NBC News correspondent Aaron Gilchrist. Aaron, the last time we spoke, we talked about what you were seeing, the search and rescue efforts, but I also want to talk about what we're learning about the people who were on board this flight.
Yeah, you mentioned the fact that there were 67 people who really are the key focus of what's happening in the Potomac River behind me right now. There's an effort by some 300 first responders through the night to find the people who were on those aircraft, the 60 passengers who were on the American Airlines plane, along with the 4 crew members and the 3 people, we believe soldiers, who were on that Black Hawk helicopter that came up the river from Fort Belvoir, just to the south of where we're standing. We're just below DCA right now as well. And as you noted, our affiliate here in Washington, WRC, has sources that have told them that there have been at least 12 bodies recovered at this point. There's the concern, obviously, that has been voiced by U.S. figure skating, noting that there were some of their folks who were on that aircraft, potentially figure skaters, coaches, perhaps family members as well. That's the indication from USA Figure Skating. We even heard reports from out of Russia today that there may have been Russian nationals or Russian natives on that aircraft as well. And so there's still this effort not only to figure out who was on the plane, who was on the helicopter, but also really this concentrated effort. You may be able to still hear the helicopter flying overhead. This concentrated effort by first responders to stay on and in the water here to try to find as many people as is possible. And I think, Ali, that will be helped when the sun comes up a little after 7 o'clock this morning. And we do expect another briefing from leaders here around 7:30.
Yeah, we were just getting an update from Angie Lassman, our meteorologist, who was talking about what that water might feel like in the 30 degrees. So those conditions making it so difficult for those rescuers as they continue their work. You mentioned that it might be helped after 7 a.m. That's also when we're supposed to get our next briefing. I know you will be there asking all of those critical questions, so many of them at this time. NBC's Aaron Gilchrist, thank you.